them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead.
Big buck to bumbuck now.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
Sometimes life seems too hard, we go through some difficult situation and can't understand why. Those times we have to put our trust and faith in God and know we will make it through with His guidance and love. Wagwan my people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. I'm glad people still about here, you know. So watch me away laugh some news now, man. From the other day the police them now going too bad. From the week start, 5 them gone. But guess what? The gunman them as a police. Guess what gone power one. When they beside on a PP clock. Uno gone 5 nationwide. We gone 5 in our one parish. People, Spanish Town at. The bloodletting continues Spanish Town St. Catherine with 2 men being gunned down along Job's Lane this morning. The victims has been identified as Trevor Robinson, otherwise called Big Black, from a Job Lane address, and Delroy Grant, otherwise called Ninehead, from Irish Penn, Spanish Town. Robinson's daughter was also shot and injured in the incident. It's reported about 8 o'clock, explosions were heard in the vicinity of the Spanish Town examination depot. Checks were made and the 2 men were found suffering from gunshot wound across from the entrance of the depot. Me say at the fastest, me say police come and lift up body and fling in a van back because the work got to go on. You don't really feel like say criminal can make the work not go on, when make a sad mistake. It's a paper, the police them just carry 2 body go lay down per ice. You understand? No motive has been established for the double murder. As soon as we find out, me I go make you know what go on, power go on. Make I give you an update now. So the local youth when the John right out of Tranquility Bay, we get washer from right out of Panty all right there. So the local trainee police, they find him body. They find him body, you understand? So the family right now can get a body for bury. Me and me couldn't know that, you understand. Sad situation, but it is what it is. With 45 murder in the Kingston Western Police Division and the paper them are live in fear, them have a superintendent down there we need to retire right now, you understand? Because coming like him can't see no more. Me I be honest with the people, in just come and chat one whole heap of foolish this. But him say, the curfew with them drop, this is why them drop it.
The security forces have the best interest of the citizens at heart, and we are doing everything to minimize possible risk of harm to persons who wishes to traverse these areas. So the curfew really is to ensure that people are able to move around safely and freely within these areas. So the police and the military have been out, and we will be dominating the space that we have been doing for quite some time now, hoping that we will have this situation of crime and violence within these areas brought under control.
Play for the gunshot accident. Yeah, man, accident still a keep. Yankee dead off a bite this morning right in and over right there, so. But as soon as me get Yankee full name, me I come back, come go now update. No worry in yourself. Anyway, now people stop when I do and paper over the name of yard and tell me if you don't see the boy here. Him name Dean Morgan and them call him Max. Anybody at all see him, just come tell me. Come tell me, you understand? I could find somebody to push back in brain. He run up and down too long. This boy I run up and down too long, people. We need to send him which part him deserve to go. Okay? More news. Who made shotgun along with 12 gauge cartridges was seized by the police during an operation in Providence Pen, Swallowfield, Kingston. Report reaching a news team from the Artillery Police at about 2:15 p.m. A team conducted an operation in the area during which the firearm and ammo were found in a yellow shopping bag in a makeshift room at the back of a house. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure, and the people them who fire they're going them know who it belongs to. You shall lock up all of them. Every single one of them. So what I said to them mean what I said. You know me already. And I take you back. Blackboard time now, people. You know exactly who me I talk about. Bar operators in southern St. Elizabeth are complaining that they are under siege from robbers and the police have failed to protect them. And me never know, man. Me never know. Me didn't know. The police them not do one thing. Business operator told the news till the latest string of incidents occurred between Sunday and Monday where 2 bars were hit, presumably by the same robbers. The robbery victim went on to lament the inaction of the police through a report was made and the robbers left evidence behind. People nobody know that yet, but listen so good. You have to listen to them I think too. Them robbed my bar at about 9:02 p.m. on Sunday, then robbed a bar around Flagman at 9:30 the following day. I went to the Junction police station and made a report. All no, the police don't come and do any forensic or nothing. And the man them strike again. One of the robbers them even left his house key and a good little one key where him rob. Or a good little master key for everything in the parish. Yes, people. So the man I say, watch man. The man left him key and the police them not take no action. The people them make you know say watch man. Them lost all faith in the police or sometime. Them not even bother go up, they go make no report. And they must say, watch out. It's when the man them forward for come rob. Them make you know cheat and play and say, watch out. We not come to kill nobody, you know. I was hungry, I will come for the money. So you over there, so go up on your belly, go lay down. Take out everything out of your pocket. And then take one of the game box and them thing there. And then them cut. But guess what? The people that must say my view, I go and tell you the truth. It's either the police, them, Blackboard and friends, afraid of the robbers, them, because they know say them have gun. Or them I work with them. I feel like I work with them still, you understand? That's how me feel. Because police not afraid of nobody. A matter of fact, they said the police has seen an increase in robbery in recent weeks. This according to head of the division, Blackboard himself. Them so won't kick him out still, you understand? This is what he must say.
We're seeing an uptick in the robberies. And in this quiet parish of St. Elizabeth, we have men driving around with high-powered rifles. We've had 3 robberies in the last week or so, with 3 men with rifles and another with handgun, robbing business establishments at nights. And so we want us citizens to get involved and to share any information that you have that can help us. The first couple of days in the parish, we used the Jamaica Eye cameras to assist us in the recovery of a motor car that was stolen hours earlier in the Clarendon division. We're already watching our major towns, Black River, Santa Cruz, and other areas. And in very short order, I'm sure the justices in this area will be very pleased. The junction space will be outfitted with an additional 50 cameras to help us to monitor that area.
Round I courthouse, my God, now people. A St. Catch resident Clifford Bryan, who was accused of larceny, was freed on Monday in the parish court. A formal verdict of not guilty was entered against Bryan following an application by his lawyer, Lorenzo Eccleston, that the case be dismissed. In May, he pled not guilty to the offense. The court had previously heard that the complainant had died. Like you will behind people, you understand? In his submission yesterday, Bryan's attorney argued that given that his client had pled not guilty and given the death of the complainant, the matter must be dismissed. The Crown offered no evidence. But people, let me tell you what happened if you don't remember. The case arose from an incident in January 17 in Lindsay, St. Catherine. It was being alleged that the complainant left $900,000 and $4,000 US inside a dwelling that Bryan was doing construction work on. Turning from his errand, the money reportedly went missing. A report was made to the police, which resulted in Bryan's arrest on suspicion of larceny. He was subsequently charged. He maintained his innocence. People, me not tell a lie. If nobody else in the house and you one in there. They must have the money, but guess what? The man dead and gone. Anyway, still there at the court. We look a judge friend over there, Natalie, has asked for documentation on the criminal history of Kenyan Roman Catholic priest Lawrence Mugambi, who is accused of sexually abusing a 12-year-old girl. The request was made yesterday when the 39-year-old made his first court appearance. Oh, this a boy reach a court. Oh, is it that this a boy reach a court? They sell web in. Me ask a little person them round there, because I know now listen to me. No have no little daughter, no little niece, no little cousin with a girl, no little family, no little friend. We are 12-year-old. Why business not get fixed? Why is it that this boy your business not get fixed? And I read nothing more until no fixing business. Just what? But I can give people them some more news. Case against 6 accused in lottery scamming moved to St. James Circuit Court. I can tell you what I'm telling about now. 6 St. James resident who was arrested during a police operation illicit lottery scamming last year had their case committed for hearing in St. James Circuit Court when they appeared in the parish court yesterday. O'Brien Owens, Jamoy Goslin, Marcus Shaw, Ricardo Spent, Aisha Baker, and Rosette Powell, all of St. James address, are charged for breaches of the law reform fraudulent transaction. Yes, and them charge and they understand. When the case against the 6 defendants was mentioned on Tuesday, the court was told that the report from the Communication, Forensic and Cybercrime Division was not available. And them a division don't make sense. Them don't make 1 cent. You can't have them a case before no all long. And not available. Might as well let them go for the now slap them way. Anyway, more news. And I know my people. I know exactly when I go say, and guess what? Me always believe you don't have to worry about that actual attack. The police them been taking money and covering up some of these cases. Because I see Babette come out and I tell a little bit them say, watch out man, you need to be careful on the parents' partner. Because them a rep off a little bit them these days and I kill them, you know. So I see and I said me and the people them have to say my view. Ask Babette really and truly I go on for all in that and the barber. Because alls are no. Them not come talk about that when them really do cover it up. How I really are going for the hairdresser who they go out there. Yes, remember say the hairdresser they go out there, no people. And then catch out the bag of weed and the phone she try sneak go between the cells for game. So we really are going for that case. The people themselves ask about it. The paper themselves ask. But anyway, this is what Babette have to say. I go on right round the desert.
And what is even more troubling is that what we're picking up this year, we have had an increase in cases of sexual offences, and they involve minors. I want to continue to implore family members, look after your daughters. Listen to them, watch them like hawk. Because sometimes they're afraid because they're put in fear and they're afraid to speak. Examine your children, examine your daughters, because there are persons out there with warped minds who are messing with these children.
So like how Babette there and all our glories and attack, might as well we just ask her about the Asians them. Why going for Asians them, Babette? More if you know if you don't process them yet. I want to don't process them. Why go on?
And as soon as they have finished processing them, then the whole process of repatriation should begin.
I got good news and I got bad news. You see, after them done process them, 29 of them, they put back a plane and send them go right back at 80. Them not send them back on the boat because they don't want the boat last to see. They might get plane right go back home. Yes, people. Me I tell you the truth. The lady lick me and tell me say my view. I be a thief out down a man to go be at airport. After them thief my data things and me email them about it. Can you believe it? Them block me. I do man say watch you know man. Me have my receipt too, you know.
Good evening, sir. My daughter left the country on Monday, July 3rd. However, when she was checking her belongings, she found out that she forgot her backpack. On reaching Fort Lauderdale, it was then she'd realized she'd left her black backpack. I've made several phone calls to the Lost and Found department at the Sangsters International Airport in Montego Bay. I've spoke with Ms. Michaela and Ms. Francis about the black backpack there. Ms. Francis, she gave me an email address to send a message to about the black backpack. Upon sending the email, they responded to the message and blocked right after. Ms. Michaela told me that the black backpack is there and if I can't identify the brand bag they won't give it to me. I told her that I don't know the brand of the bag, but I know the items that are in the bag. Clear glasses, charger and a white short USB cord, aloe lip gloss, band net, green bag, and a Crocs. I've the email that they sent me on Block Me. I want you to put this up on the air. Them two thief over Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay.